I mean, it was really hard that I couldn't completely express my emotions anymore. I couldn't exactly tell what I was feeling anymore. My wife would ask me, "How are you feeling?" Or "What are you thinking?" The only response I could give is, "I don't know." I'd gone through infantry school, airborne school, got all the way to the Rangers, and at that time I had started having some physical problems starting to crop up, stuff that had occurred during basic that had affected me. About a month and a half after arriving at the 82nd, the unit that I was assigned to got deployed to Fallujah, Iraq. At the time, it had been dubbed the most dangerous place in the world, something that they didn't let us forget. After coming back from Iraq, they had figured out that I'd received quite a few traumatic brain injuries due to successive blows to the head, being exacerbated by my enlistment, commonly hitting my head on objects, blast waves, all that. Psychological issues included effects from the traumatic brain injuries, PTSD from the deployment, and a pretty strong depression brought on by a combination of those first two problems. It was hard. It was a constant struggle just trying to keep things together. The fact that my life had become completely disorganized, I lost the ability to keep routines. Just going shopping was something that I couldn't do anymore. I'd go to the store, see 10 people, and just start freaking out. I mean, it wasn't just an emotional thing. I started sweating, my hands started shaking, and just this overwhelming urge to get out. I couldn't even tell how to describe what I was feeling. I couldn't even recognize it. I just ended up becoming life day to day. It ended up leading to separation for 7 months from my wife. Before I had entered the Army, I was engaged in everything I could find that was artistic. I was painting, I was sculpting, I was doing anything. I was just letting it all flow out. The psychologists, for part of the treatment, wanted to find out if there was anything that I did that connected me to the artistic stuff that I'd been doing. The only thing I could think of was something that I'd been focusing on well before the Army, and that was Amtgard. They had been asking specific questions. What part of that activity do you find most mentally stimulating? My answer was always usually in crafting items. The group readily accepted me, and it was more than anything I had dreamed of. It was everything that had brought me into the game. It's unique. It takes a special kind of person to definitely take up the game for life. But almost anybody who actually goes into it, jumps off the deep end into it, they're going to be hooked.
camaraderie of the people that are here makes it amazing.
It's not so much what you do here, it's the people that do it.
Can you tell me in one sentence what you like best about Amp Guard?
Beating the hell out of people without actually getting in trouble for it.